So here you go, guys. This is our day. What's the date? 7th of September down in the Alps. We've had a blast of a day. So just to give you all some idea of what we get up to down here. We've speeded this up. This is on times 40. We're scratching away out of Lamont and about to shoot off south on a forecast day where there's no clouds and blue thermals, which turned out to be totally wrong because it was absolutely booming. Bit of a scratch to get away, but we're going to show. We're on 40 times here, so it's going to take about 5 minutes. We get a bit sticky around here, get a bit low, have to crank it in. We're trying to get onto Alton. So here we go, here's a bit of a low point. 5,000 feet, low point, bit of a laugh, isn't it, really? We get away on Alton. Alton is the ridge running right top to bottom. And now we shoot off. The big warning today, huge paraplu competition, 200 to 300 of them, and they end up really getting in our way, and we had to glide and glide just to not even turn to get around them. Trying to think where we are now. That was a long glide. Marcoux. Okay, we're going down what's called the Coupe. We had to leave that because there were so many paraplu's around, duvet danglers. They were everywhere, hundreds of them. Got a little bit low there before we climbed. Just remember 6,000 feet isn't very high above the ground around here. We're all at 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 feet the ground. So we decided to go on. I think this might be, yes, that was some Montdenier, just going around Moustier. This is the lake, Verdun Gorge, down in the bottom of the screen, right hand side of the screen now, going off to the right. And then we get into the relatively flatter land of the south, heading towards now Vignon. We want to go and have a look at Vignon. Long glides with pull-ups. I'm not exactly sure where we are now. Here comes Vignon. Alright, that's it, around Vignon, through that blue circle which said it was airspace, but we couldn't find any information on it. Got a stonking climb, and now we decide to set another turning point way out west. And away we go. And this is absolutely amazing. Straight glides for 20, 30 Ks, not losing any height whatsoever, as you can see. We had so much fun on this, and then we ran into airspace. You'll see it in a minute. All the way along there, virtually losing nothing. There's the airspace. Whoop! Straight back again for another dose of this, because this was absolutely amazing. It was really stonking strong. So we get up the other end of that and think, why not go and do it again? And here comes the turn. So we decide, let's go back and do that again, because that was so much fun. No, we didn't yet. Carried on. Then we turned. And back down again. Now, stay in with us, guys, because in a minute or two, things get very sticky. So we're in flatland mode now. Cloud base around about 6,500. The thermal strengths were phenomenal. averaging between 5 and 9 knots average all the time. You can just see our tail trace disappearing there. We're going back down to that airspace line and turn to come back. But we decided we want to get a northerly turn point, and we ran this energy line all the way back until it almost at its end at 6,000 feet. James was flying, and the challenge to James was to get to Dean, which was 50 k's away, without turning. So he's bombing along here now, and you'll see he doesn't take any more climbs. Here you go, all the way 50 kilometers without a climb. Started at 6,000 feet. We're still working between 5,500 and 6,000 feet. No turns whatsoever. Here we go. I can't remember the name of that river. Got a bit low. Now we climb. So we're only just short of Dean. So James did brilliant. 40 k's basically. And then he gave it to me for some reason, because things looked a bit sticky. And they did get sticky. Okay, we're up to 7,000. You might think that's quite good, but the mountain tops here are like 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. And that was the, that where we've just done that square leg on the right, that's the Cheval Blanc. And those of you who've been down here, you'll know that, how high that is. It's a good 8,000 or 9,000 feet. Now, we were warned there's an easterly wind and that the parkour wouldn't be working very well. That's where we're heading at the moment. And we shoot along the parkour all the way north with me in control. And then we get in a bit of a pickle. Nothing's working. There's the parkour, Dormilus coming up. So we double back, and at this point we should have gone home. But we didn't. We decided to follow the clouds, and the clouds weren't working. Easterly wind gives you very special conditions around here, and this is where Sen airfield became our land out. After a fantastic day, we just had to fire up to get away from Sen, and then decided to go home. But it was a fantastic day. James, speak up. He's gone shy. He doesn't want to be on the commentary. So from there we just get the wings level and go. On the OLC we don't know, about 400 k's, but what a fantastic day doing stuff that we've not done before down in the French Alps. That's it, Gazumis landing at Le Mans. Here you go, round up, classic. Bye.